Good evening, everyone. Got some hats finished finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hats. And I just wanted to show them off a little bit. These are Loom knitted hats. So I would say that this one is female. They're all like a beanie style. This has got a little flare, and this particular one can be either worn, this way, or you can roll the brim up, whatever you want. And this one on the inside, I did a video today, and I showed off this little, I don't know, you can say it's a patch or something, but I made that on a loom that I just made, and stitched that in so you can wear it up like this or not. You could put a little button here if you wanted to, but just so you can see the stitch. It's just the knit stitch for the hat part, and the brim is in between, like a what did I use on that? I think I used I don't remember. Let me think here. Let me look at them all. Well, this one I know that I used like an owl eye stitch, and I think it was another stitch by Deborah Shaw, and I just intertwined them, so used them together and got that brim. So I would say this is an adult size, maybe a 20 to 21 and a half inch circumference. I have a big head, 21 and a half or something like that, 22 depending on how I measure it. That would fit me. It's a little shorter than the rest. This one is a tighter fit. Let me think here. Let me see. Yeah, this is a tighter fit. I would say that 18 to 20 inch circumference. So a smaller head, like a young adult or something. And can you see that? It's like a waffle, I guess. I don't know. Or a basket weave, I think. Yeah, basket weave. It's tighter and they're really warm. This one does not have a lot of stretch. I used the chunky flexi loom, and I doubled the yarn. I had worsted weight yarn, so I just doubled it, so it's a little thicker and it doesn't stretch much. So you'll want to make sure you have a smaller head. It fits me. If I was in a cold place and wanted to be warm, I'd wear this, because I know that no cold air would get in and freeze my ears off. All right, so that's 2. And this one's like the first one. It's a little longer, I think. It's got some stretch to it. I think a man or a woman can wear this, but my husband thinks it's a girl hat. I did not do anything to these hats except for the first one that I showed you. So I might put that little logo on these, like maybe on the inside, or yeah, maybe on the inside, or on the back of the hat or something. But there's this one. Okay, that's sage. I don't know if my camera is picking that up. I think I had one similar to this one. It was a little shorter than this one. but I had a lost sheep on it, but I already sold it. So that's just a rib knit stitch down here, and the knit stitch. Can you see that? I think there's a shadow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. These are pretty much all the same. The hat itself is the knit stitch, because I thought that if I was going to put anything on them, if I was going to stitch anything into them, it would be easier with that stitch. So, but there's the brim. And I'm pretty sure that once again I used 2 different stitches by Deborah Shaw. I think it's the same as this sage one right here. But I think I made it a little wider, I'm not sure. Adult hat, so big head like myself. If you have 21, 22 inch head, that's what this will fit. This too. Yeah, most of them except for this one and this one. This one fits tight too. I would wear it if I was in a cold place and I wanted to protect my ears. But I can't roll it up, and you don't have to. This is also the basket weave, but it's the navy blue. You don't have to, roll them up because they're beanies. But if you have a small head and you wanted to, then you could. So, there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm getting some kind of shadow or something. So let's see, how many hats do we have? I said we had 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've never done a hat like this before. So we have this is, I would say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna call this a his and her hat. So hers and his. This is the only side that has a little lamb, but this is just the knit stitch on this. And if you don't have a big head, you could roll it up if you want to, but it's going to be really thick because it's a reversible hat. But you could if you wanted to. See that? That's cute, isn't it? Little sheep. So that's 8. It is. It's 8 hats. So knit, and then the other side again. Deborah, I apologize. I don't remember the stitch that I used, but it's one of hers. Deborah Shaw. So if you guys loom knit, I don't remember. I just thought it was pretty. I think a lot of her stitches are pretty. So, yeah. So we just got a regular ribbed brim here. I think that's 1.5 or 2 inch brim right here. And this is an adult hat. So I would say anywhere from 20, if young adult to, big head like me. Yeah. 21.5, 22, depending on how you measure. Sometimes I measure like this, depending on how I wear things. So I know I'm weird, but it's okay. Those are the hats. Once again, we got the blue one. I liked the rams, so I I thought those colors were really great. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize the Rams that I used to like. I don't watch football anymore. I can't stand them. Just because I don't like where it went. But yeah, I did like them. At least I liked them when they were the St. Louis Rams. I can't really say I liked them before that. Anywho, that's it. I hope these are not tutorials on these particular hats. I did not do that because they're simple. At least this one, it's just knit. It's just a knit. Oh, so when I did this one, I started with this side, and what I did was I used the Flexi Loom Chunky, that loom, you know, and I started, I think, with maybe 16 pegs. So I had to increase all the way up to, I think I used 48 pegs or 50. I don't remember. And I didn't write this particular pattern down. But anyway, I increased and all the way up to how many pegs I went up to and did this. And then I decreased 2 pegs. I think it was 2 pegs. So, and then I knitted this, and then I added the blue, and I kept it at that decreased size all the way up until I think I did maybe 10 rows, maybe. And then I increased again to get 48 or 50 pegs, whatever I did. And then I went, I think, to 65 rows. And then I started to decrease again. And I think I went down to all the way down to 32 pegs. No. Maybe 16 pegs. I can't remember, but you guys can do whatever you want when you're making them. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's my little show. I know you guys are probably tired of me reading scriptures, but I love it. But I thought I'd give you something else to look at. Those are my hats, and I don't know, I think I'll put the little sheep logo on there that I made on my knitting loom that I also made. And then today I also made a little micro crochet hook, which is outside because the glue is drying. So it's in the garage, but yep. That's what I made today. And it doesn't matter if it's fancy or not, as long as I can use it right. All right, I love you guys. Bye.